Here's one everybody knows.
Sunshine.
Huh? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke and I was mistaken, so I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Way down in Columbus, Georgia, Lord, I want to go back to Tennessee. Way down in Columbus Stockade, yeah, friends all turn their back on me. Oh, go away and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. Yeah, leave me, little darling, I don't mind. The other night, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, I was mistaken. Yeah, I was peeping through the bars. Oh, go away and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind. In your heart you love another. You'll leave me, little darling, I don't mind. I can see you in the meadow. You got flowers in your hair. Your happy face is smiling. You see beauty everywhere. You'd been waiting till the Prince came with his amazing grace. Now we'll never have to part again. We're in God's perfect place. I remember talking to you as I held you in my arms. I told you you had run the race. I knew that you had won. And that all the family loved you. Oh, we knew that we'd been blessed. You did everything that you could do, so now it's time to rest. Mama, soon we'll be together. Our Father cannot lie. We'll be in paradise forever, and we won't grow old and die. So I'm telling all the family, turn to God, this is the end. And I pray to Him when you wake up, we'll all be there again. I can see you in the meadow. You've got flowers in your hair. My mom wrote one when we were just, she had 4 boys. And she must have been 25 or 26, maybe 27. But she wrote a song called Muddy Shoes, and I think it's just the sentiment. Muddy little shoes upon the floor, grimy little hands upon the door, each fingerprint a blessing, and I count them all once more. My angels with their dirty faces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our home is not the finest one to see, and it's often quite a noisy place to be. But home is where the heart is, and 4 hearts belong to me. I wouldn't trade a mansion fine for all their noisy glee. They say the streets in heaven gleam and shine, and the mansions waiting there are all so fine. But God must have a special place for angels just like mine, where they can play contentedly in dirt and dust and grime. Sometimes I see the muddy clothes and scold, and then a thought will make my heart grow cold. Supposing love and reaching for my darlings to enfold, I no longer had my babies for my eager arms to hold. Muddy little shoes upon the floor, grimy little hands upon the door, each fingerprint a blessing, and I count them all once more. My angels with their dirty faces, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Your mama wrote that?
Yes, we're living in the days God's great kingdom has been raised. Jesus now reigns there as our King. No more death and no more pain, all bad things will pass away, and perfect man will live eternally. He sent Jesus to this land, sacrifice was in his plan. He taught us how to love and understand. Love Jehovah's his command, then we love our fellow man, and paradise will be ours once again. Yes, we're living in the days God's great kingdom has been raised. Jesus now reigns there as our King. No more death and no more pain, all bad things will pass away, then perfect man will live eternally. He sent Jesus to this land, sacrifice was in his plan. He taught us how to love and understand. Love Jehovah's his command, then we love our fellow man, and paradise will be ours once again. Yes, paradise will be ours once again. Here's one everybody knows. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, searching for a train. I'm nearly faded as my jeans. Oh, Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I thumbed my heart harpoon out of my dirty red bandana and was blowing soft while Bobby sang the blues. With the windshield wiper flapping time, Bobby holding hands, we finally sang up every song the driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. All through all kinds of weather, you care if the sun don't shine. Bobby's there to keep me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, thought I let her slip away, hoping that she'd find a place for her. I'd trade all of my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Leanne Rhymes made this one popular. Blue, oh so lonesome and blue. Why did you keep blue over me? Blue, oh so lonesome and blue. Why could you be blue over me? 3 o'clock in the morning, here am I. I'm feeling so lonesome, I'm wanting to die. Blue, blue, oh so lonesome and blue. Why couldn't you be blue? Why couldn't you be blue? Why couldn't you be blue over me? In 1814 we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down to Miami, Mississippi. Took a little bacon and we took a little beans and we crossed the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Oh, old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eyes. Oh, you feel, what is it?
He knows the words.
Something about this. We grabbed an alligator, so we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with cannonballs, powdered his behind. When we let the powder off, the gator washed his mind. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wouldn't lie as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to running down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Probably might know this one. There's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the blink of an eye, my soul is turning in your hand, in your hand. not a trace left behind. I should have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know that was the last thing on my mind. You have plenty of reasons for going, this I know, this I know. All the weeks they are suddenly growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I should have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know, that was the last thing on my mind. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you. Every song in my heart, it's a mourning, without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I should have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Oh, you know, that was the last thing on my mind. Yeah, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Put my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes, and the deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Yeah, and I give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a odor box, just get them out of here. Venus de Milo can have my arms if the science seem to tell a lie. I'd send my mouth way down south and kiss my butt goodbye. Oh, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, and the blind can have my eyes. All the deaf can have both of my ears if they don't mind the size. Well, I give my foot to the footloose, don't pull that stuff on me. I give my knees to the needy, you know they're fancy free. Venus de Milo can have my arms, Dodger's got my nose. Give my heart to the junk man and send my love to Rose. Oh, please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cut me up and pass me all around. Throw up your TV, throw away your papers, move to the country, build you a home. Have a lot of children, raise them on peaches, and help them find Jesus instead of their own. All your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. It's already overcrowded with your rotten, dirty wars. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason for. All your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. As I was out walking one day on the Strand, I met a fair lady all dressed up so grand, ribbons and diamonds and jewels untold. Says I, you're some daisy for 19 years old. like an onion, her neck like a swan. I said to my darling, will you be my own? 6 months we courted and the village bells tolled. I married that daisy for 19 years old. Well, the guest had departed and we were alone. Yeah, I said to my darling, at last you're my own. A carload of padding she then did unfold. Says I your son Daisy for 19 years old. Well, she took off her left leg right above the knee. She took off her fingers, I think she left 3. Then over the carpet, her glass I did roll. Says I your son Daisy for 19 years old. Well, she took out her teeth and I started in fear. Her nose and her chin, they met very near. I turned from the room and no more could be told. But that Daisy's not 19, she's 90 years old. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms full at 50 cents. Old worn out boots and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I got old stogies I have found, short, not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked. No, I'm around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms full at 50 cents. Oh, worn out boots and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short and not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Yeah, why don't you love me like you used to do? Why do you treat me like a worn out shoe? My hair's still curly and mine's still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do? I ain't had no hugging and a kissing and a love in a long, long time. Ain't no near, farther, closer than a country mile. Yeah, why don't you love me like you used to do? Why do you treat me like a worn out shoe? My hair's still curly and mine's still blue. Why don't you love me like you used to do? They say the love bug will get you at the age of 43. I ain't telling my age, but something's got a hold of me. Give me some old-fashioned loving in an old familiar way. Won't you huddle up and love me is all that I can say. Why don't you haul off and love me one more time? Why don't you squeeze me until I'm turning blind? If you don't haul off and love me like I want you to do, I'm gonna haul off and die over you. There's one everybody knows. Say they're gonna put me in the movies. They say they're gonna make a big star out of me. They'll tell a story about a man who's sad and lonely, and all I had to do was act naturally. Yeah, they say they're gonna make me a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. All the movies gonna make me a big star, and I can play the part so well. come and see me in the movies, and then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fool who ever had the big time, and all I had to do was act naturally. Lay your head upon my shoulder, put your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops falling close against the window. Make believe you love me one more time for the good times. I know what's left, I know it's over, and you'll look back and it's will never leave me. Don't be afraid about tomorrow or forever. Lay your head upon my pillow, put your warm and tender body close to mine. Feel the whisper of the raindrops falling soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good times. I used to like this song. Jim Eanes used to sing this, and I thought it was the prettiest thing. I was a rounder over land and on sea, till a good woman's love made a man out of me. Life had no meaning, it was so incomplete, till a good woman's love put me back on my feet. When I go home in the morning and she's waiting there, and I know no matter what happens, she'll always care. And when the night falls and the star shines above, I'm a man with a dream and a good woman's love. It's a sometimes cruel and wicked world we're now living in. It started way back a long time ago when Adam and Eve first sinned. With wrong desires they turned from God. In this world we have few friends, and most we lose in a few short years, and we never see them again. Well, Jesus now rolls in heaven, so we have a new song to sing. The stars will fall like summer rain, we'll all be happy again. Oh, no more pain and sorrow, no more losing friends. Yeah, you can count on His promises. He's gonna do away with sin. And one of these days, the sun's gonna shine. One of these days, we won't be so blind. One of these days, we're gonna all be friends. One of these days, we could all live again. Oh, we only have a short time left to turn our lives around. We're living in a world with too much hate, violence all around. Get on your knees and pray to God true love can still be found. Oh, it's never too late if you trust in God. His light will shine all around. And one of these days, the sun's gonna shine. One of these days, we won't be so blind. One of these days, we're gonna all be friends. One of these days, we could all live again. Yeah, one of these days, we're gonna all be friends.
That's good.
That's good.
There's a love knot in my lariat. I'm waiting for my little prairie pet. So I'll ride the range all day with a yodeling. There's a love knot in my lariat. Yodeling, 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 yodeling. There's a love knot in my lariat. I'm waiting for my little prairie pet. So I'll ride the range all day with the yodeling. There's a love knot in my lariat. Yodeling, 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 yodeling.